Andy Lee versus Billy Joe Saunders, the WBO World Middleweight Championship, December 19th at the Manchester Arena. Tickets on sale now at frankwarren.com. Or to watch on TV, subscribe at BoxNation.com.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Rifle TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. With me, I've got still light middleweight champion Joe Gallagher. Hi Joe, with your belt.
Sam, mate. Right? Belts for Christmas, yeah.
Is it? Was that the fight you expected tonight with Jimmy Kelly?
Yeah, listen, he was young, he was ambitious, he'd come and give it a go, but the kid was out of his depth there, wasn't he? He's gone from a swimming pool into the ocean there tonight, swimming with the big boys. Liam taking his time, chipping him down, only a matter of time. Like Boxing News said tonight, said between 7 and 8 rounds and it'll be over.
Ultimately, Liam did prove too strong for Jimmy Kelly, and that was evident, obviously, towards the end of the fight, and obviously particularly in the 7th.
Yeah, not necessarily just the strength, but I just think Liam's ring craft, the way he cuts the ring down, the way he sits in the pocket, body punching, variety of shots. And when you have that in the big ring and you've got someone coming at you who's coming inside, beating on the inside, then Liam was beating him at the long game on the jab as well. Listen, what more can you do? You're running out of options there, aren't you? He's a young kid and he'll come again.
Liam stated quite clearly this week and just there in an interview that he doesn't want domestic opponents as challengers for the world title. He wants to target the likes of who we mentioned in the interview the other day, and he's prepared to go to America if he has to.
Yeah, listen, Miguel Cotto has said in an interview he wants to fight for a world title like middleweight. I'm sure if he sits there and he looks at Lara and he thinks, a bit too much that, Charlo, a bit too much, and then emotionally look at Liam Smith. Freddie's aware of Liam and everything else. They might think that's a good opportunity for him, and if he wants to phone up Frank Warren Promotions and make the offer, I'm sure Liam Smith will grab it with both hands to fight him in New York at Madison Square Garden, and that's a great fight we would love to take. And a winnable fight.
I want to ask you, Joe, about Kevin Mitchell obviously losing to Ismael Barroso last week. Obviously ruined the chance of a potential fight between Mitchell and Crolla. Now Crolla will have to face Ismael Barroso at some point. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, listen, I was disappointed for Kevin. Really wanted him to win that, set up a great clash with Crolla. But like you say, Barroso, we knew he was strong, he was a hard puncher. And from what I hear, he was a tremendous puncher. But listen, when you look at him as well, he didn't have great feet, bit crude. And it's not a fight we're running away from, and that's who Anthony's got to defend against. I do feel it's a winnable fight for Anthony Crolla, and when you're world champion, come one, come all, and he's got to defend it now.
It's been a fantastic year for your fighters and yourself. BBC Sports Personality of the Year award tomorrow. Bit of a sore subject?
Pardon?
Bit of a sore subject for you?
No, not at all. I just, Joe KUGAN, it's not, but like I always say, if these are the rules that's been set for everybody else, okay, well, I just want to play along the same rules. In 2007, Enzo did fantastic, 3 world champions, brilliant, can't knock it. He was the Ring Magazine Trainer of the Year, and he won the BBC Thing of the Year awards. Fantastic. This year we've got 3 world champions, plus Stephen Smith, #1 route to 5 world title, plus Callum Smith, British champion and WBC #1, and Scotty Cardle didn't even get an invite. So that just shows you, not just me, we've got 11 world champions. There's only Tyson Fury, that's it. Jamie McDonald's had a fantastic year. Anthony Crolla, and the BBC keep going about getting inspired. That's 12 months ago, this week. He was in a hospital bed. Now he's world champion. How is that not a BBC Get Inspired story? And how is he not invited? A woman footballer is in it, no problem. But isn't that a team event? And he only got a bronze medal. There's a kid here that was on his hospital bed, should have been world champion. I'm a bit disappointed in it, do you understand? Because you only get these moments in life, KUGAN, and they're not there. And I know sooner or later we've got to get unbelievable stick. We've got to lose the odd big fight here and there, and we've got to get it. And you can give me the stick as much as you want, but you best to make sure that you give me the praise for on the way up, which no one's doing. So listen, at the end of the day, it's all about the lads pay me my wages. But like anything, KUGAN, if you did a documentary and you thought it was a great job, you like someone to pat you on the back, wherever it is. I feel this year Boxing News have recognised what we've done, my fighters have recognised what we've done. I'm just disappointed like Anthony Crolla, Team Smith were not recognised at the BBC Awards this year. So that's all. We've got to move on. It's got to be a massive 2016. Crawler, Callum Smith, Liam Smith, Stephen Smith, Scott Quick, Anthony Crawler, Scott Gardner, and obviously Jose Burton, Marcus, who won 28 out of 30 this year. The only two we lost to was Abraham and Andre Ward.
Not a bad record.
Nah, it's not, but like you say, it's we're all pleased. It's ended a great year, and I'm really happy. I'd say this: there's a lot of people out there that if they'd had 3 World Champions, would be there in Belfast tomorrow night.
Okay. All right, Joe. Well, listen.
What do you think, KUGAN? You've been around the whole year in boxing. You sum up your year.
You've got a point. I do believe you've got a point in what you're saying when you put it how you put it. I think you've got a point.
Listen, it's not for me to say. Everyone's judged, but if this is the benchmark now, then you have to have more than this to get any type of acknowledgement at the BBC. Wow, no one in Britain. Peter Fury, fantastic this year. Because why is he not even considered? Alright, take me out of it. He pulled off a remarkable win with Tyson. If you're nominating Tyson, you nominate Peter. Understand? I think Dave Cole does it. Gary Lockett's a We've had some great young trainers up and coming this year, and one in the boxing world should have been acknowledged with the success that we've had this year.
Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. See if Tyson can.
I think Tyson will win it. I think it's going a bit like the X Factor. I think there's, because of the 4-0 and everything else, I urge everyone to vote Tyson Fury tomorrow night. It'll be fantastic if he wins it.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love it. Can you imagine the likes having to interview him with that trophy? That's TV gold, that, isn't it?
All right, Joe, listen, thanks for giving us a little bit of time. Congratulations tonight, and I'm sure we'll pick up with you in the new year.
Have a good Christmas, and thanks for the support this year.
No problem. Thank you very much, Doug Gallagher.
Cheers, thank you, mate.